Hey everybody, Megan and Steve here with Hustling for Excellence. Welcome to the channel. We are here to talk to you today about some of our favorite personal development books.
Yeah, just wrote a blog post, top 10 personal development books. Go ahead and check it out. We'll put a link in the description below. But some of them are probably not what you'd think, right? I mean, I know everybody talks about Tony Robbins, maybe in their first book they read or something to that effect, or maybe Stephen Covey. And I've read those, and we've read those and enjoyed
Great
them.
books. Love them.
Yeah. But one of the best books that I read, the first book I ever read with personal development, if you guys can see that, it is The New Psycho-Cybernetics with Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Really interesting. The whole premise of the book is the guy's a plastic surgeon and realizes after he does the surgery on everybody,
they don't get the change that they think they're going to get. It's
still not happy.
And he figures out that it's not about the outward physical appearance. It's something within their mindset telling them that they're not happy.
Right. So, I mean, here they are. They're getting to choose the way they look, whether it was they wanted to fix their face, their body in some way, shape, or fashion. And yeah, I mean, he realized after the surgery, took the bandages off, and it was, okay, great, but there was still something missing, right? So that's when he really realized he needed to dig in and kind of started to tie the fact together that it's in your head. You need to be rewired. So great book. Is the first one I ever read. It wasn't at the time. I mean, I didn't know what book to pick. So this one popped up and I read that, and then that kind of started me on a journey of, the next book and the next book.
And we're, about 200 books later? You should see, we'll have to share a picture one day of our bookshelf, which doesn't even hold all the books anymore. There's that many of them.
There's a ton. So like right now I just brought up like a sample of some books that we're reading or just read recently, and they're not all personal development, but highly recommend them. Like one of my favorite, The Black Swan, awesome book. And then Give and Take, Adam Grant. Really interesting book. He kind of goes along with Simon Sinek. They talk about each other in a few of the different books, so it's interesting. And then one of the recent ones that I kind of read, I would say recent, but probably reread it a few times.
We've actually already got the follow-on book to that as well.
Yeah, and I mean,
which is just as good as the first.
Yeah, I mean, and we say reading, but again, that doesn't mean you actually have to sit there and read the book. I mean, we listen to a lot of books. We have a lot
of there's a lot of different apps out there. There's Audible, there's Audiobooks. I think there's several more. So for Steve and I, whether we're at the gym, we're in the car, our regular 9 to 5, since we're teleworking currently, usually we have a book running in the background. We may not hear every word, but we're picking up the main points of it.
Right.
And we're using that otherwise wasted time to feed our minds and fuel our mindset.
Yep, absolutely. So for me, I had never listened to an Audible book until this year. I mean, I was just a reader. I love turning pages. So the first couple times listening to an Audible book was tough for me. I mean, I had to get quiet space and sit and listen, but then after a while of kind of doing it, I kind of am now able to do it at the gym or in the car. So
there is, if you are a visual or kinesthetic learner, it's definitely a little bit different than actually, because we want to see the book, we want to see the words. Great for you Audible learners.
Yeah, absolutely. So my new thing is actually doing both, right? I listen to the book, and then I also read the book, and I feel like, wow, definitely picking up a lot more. So, recommend trying that one. If, one or the other, try both, right?
I will add, if you're going to do the Audible version of a book, especially if you do it like we do when we're driving, a lot of these books will have like an action step. Remember when you get a chance, when you stop, to go back and do those action steps. You don't want to miss that part of the book, because sometimes that's the most important part, the action. Yeah,
that's actually a great point, because I used to just read the book and go right over it for silly reason, like maybe I didn't want to mark up the book or who knows. And as I went back and learned that, hey, those exercises are there for a reason,
right?
You should do them.
Yeah, they didn't put them in there just to fill a page. They know that it has value, so that's why they added it in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So don't skip those.
Yeah, absolutely, that's absolutely right. So again, we just really enjoy reading, get a lot out of it. We even opened a little library at our house so the community can share in all the books and the
We've
fun.
got a quick video that we took a while back of that. We'll eventually get that one uploaded, and we'll link that in the description as well. You can check that out. That was our first real video, so forgive the rawness.
No, it was awesome. It was good. But yeah, so that's about it. Just kind of want to talk to you about some of our favorite books, and like I said, we'll link to the blog post, so please go check it out. Let us know what you think. In the comments, leave your favorite books. I'd really be interested to see not just personal development, but what else do you enjoy reading? It could be a Dr. Seuss book. It could be Atlas Shrugged, one of my favorite books. So
best book ever.
So really love to see that. So again, if you're getting some value, feel free to like, share, subscribe, tell people about it. That's kind of get the word out there. And again, we'll go ahead and put the link in the description. And yeah, that's about it for tonight.
Well, that is it for us. So go be awesome and continue to hustle for your excellence. And we will see you all soon.